What's happening, everybody? I'm Devin. Welcome to the Good Kraken podcast. My name's Brevin the Dude. And I'm the 5-star man. Welcome.
I can't wait for Devin to see this.
It is a wonderful day in the Portland area, everyone. I love it. Welcome to the Good Kraken podcast, everyone. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside my Thai peanut. It's Xander. How you doing, babe?
Buddy cop?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Ooh, I like it. A man of class. And the Lord of the Underworld, Wreck-It Raven. It's like this is where we start, dude. Guys, how have you been? How are you guys doing today? It's a little early in the day, I know. Yeah,
Probably for you. It's the afternoon, man.
Yeah, right.
yeah, for you guys, not here. It's still way too early for me here, dude. I got to wake up. I'm still drinking my my Bang that I only got because the store was out of rain, because Bang supports things I don't like to support, but we don't need to talk about that. Xander, you streamed with us last week and this week, all sorts of Splitgate, all sorts of things out of there. Dude, what has your life been like this week? Because I know you've been super busy.
Oh yeah. It's been wild actually. Honestly, it's funny because it's all content creation related, yet my own personal content creation stuff is like confined to just 2 days out of the week. Everything else is like here, there, this, that, this company, that company, this. I'm just like, but it's been great. It's been great. It's stuff that I enjoy doing. There's some stuff that I can't really talk about because it's like projects under wraps, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Maybe more time. Maybe a little extra time.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Now, Raven, I know you are lovely human being. You have a lot going on your plate. Lots of stuff going on for you. I mean, no big deal. But you've been fighting some battles the past couple of weeks, dude. I don't want to dive too into it because I want you to be able to have a space in which you don't have to think about the hecticness of everything going on. We want you to have some fun. What I will ask you is, regardless of those things, how have you been doing?
Honestly, pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Doing the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that took zero time at all. That's great. That's
wow. Immediately.
Raven loves to eat Oreos. I mean, like, I too like to eat Oreos.
Right.
I also like to eat Oreos here. I don't see where the issue is with eating Oreos. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. So let's go ahead and we'll just turn that on to.
I put I put followers only mode on.
You're the best. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, you know what? We're gonna continue on. This is fine.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. Not a huge deal, dude. It's gonna be good. We are a podcast, so it's like it's not like anyone's interrupting anything. We're just here to talk about fucking video games. You know what I mean? That's what we're video games and movies and. Go ahead.
So honestly, like the week has been pretty good. I've been hanging out. We had some family in that we haven't seen in a while, so that was really nice. I got to hang out with my kids. My oldest is learning how to play some old school games, which is always really fun. So yeah, like this week, even though it has been absolutely crazy, it's been really good.
Good, dude. I'm glad. Regardless of everything, I'm glad that you're keeping your head, leveled where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're getting lots of followers right now. It's awesome. It's great. I don't mind. Like, I feel like a king right now. This is a good time. And they were talking about Oreos, dude. Now I need some fucking Oreos. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I ask you guys?
We may want to, if you don't mind, throw DeMarc a sword.
Oh yes, absolutely. Let's do that.
Maybe even Red and Husky.
Right now. Oh, I got you, baby. I got you. Is there a way to do that in the chat? Like,
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
You got me. Okay. I'm not very
Oh wait, no.
versed
It
in
says I don't
chat.
have the permission to do that.
Yeah,
no.
basically all you have to do is /mod and
Yeah.
then
Let's do it.
add DeMarc Davis. What's up, Shiny?
DeMarc, that's all you, baby. What's up, Shiny? How you doing, dude? Sorry, guys, for our audio listeners who'll be listening to this later on. We are currently trying to do just a little bit of damage control. A little bit of damage control. You know what I'm saying? Like, there we go. Husky too. Anyone else? Anyone else, y'all?
If
Red Halo.
If you don't mind, I can give a little bit of background without getting too deep.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Long story short, Twitch has been dealing, or marginalized creators on Twitch have been dealing with hate rates. And we finally had enough and started speaking out about it. So I coined the hashtag Twitch Do Better, and it kind of took off. And unfortunately, that has only increased the amount of hate raids, and I have become a very primary target for them. So they tend to follow me wherever I go. So that's why we are having to do the damage control. But ultimately, like, we're still here. We're still gonna do amazing things, and that's that.
Yeah, that's what we do here. I mean, like the thing is too is like it's funny to me that they're even hate rating here, because it's like this isn't even like the kind of place that would even be bettered by something like a hate rates. I don't even know like what the dealio's supposed to be as far as that's concerned, but I
don't know. We're still gonna go on like normal. And
yeah, we're gonna do it. Do a little.
The last thing I will say about it is I'm glad this is recorded, because all of it is being sent to my legal team as we speak.
Oh, absolutely, and I would not have any issues with sending you like tip of this happening. You know what I mean? Anything like that. You know, and it's fine. So it looks like I got some people modded in. We're good. At least I think for the most. I want to make sure that I don't know if there's any way to like, but we'll continue on anyways. Just in case I did, we can go ahead and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Because hate raids aren't going to stop us today, y'all. Not today. Not today.
Not
Satan.
today.
You know what I'm saying? Not fucking today.
No, we don't say Satan.
Not today.
Satan is dope. We say not today, Jesus.
Not
At
today.
least that's what
Jesus,
we do in the underworld.
Not today. Jesus, we're not, because we are not men of God here. We're not talking about shirts today. We are talking about Halo's complete incompletion, Black Panther giving us wonderful things, the hottest video game takes ever, and much more, because this is a Good Kraken podcast, a show for nerdy marginalized people, giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. If you're watching live, you can submit questions and topics to tinyurl.com/GK submissions to be a part of the show. If you're having a good time so far, you can watch us record the show live and ad-free by following and subscribing right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow, but you don't have to do that. Totally. We're not actually really like worried about subs right now in the midst of all the fuckery that's going on about in the world right now. But if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, and you can use that to sub, and we love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for all of you listening and watching at home. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can catch our episodes on your podcast service of choice at 8 a.m. the next day. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch page and clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. Xander!
Hell yeah.
We have some planner work.
Hell
yeah. So first off, you can watch our gameplay stream we did of Splitgate as a VOD on our Twitch. We did that on, was it Friday? Was that yesterday? Like last night that we did that? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was last night.
It was last night. It was a fun time. It was a good time. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube page. We're trying to get a URL in there. It's like the one thing that we need to finally generalize everything. Faven in the chat. Faven, I've not seen you in so long. I love you so much, dude. We're actually gonna be talking about some of that. Oh wow, some of a swastika is. Oh, that's very cute. That's very cute. See, the thing is like I've always been curiously like secondhand embarrassed for dudes that like swastikas. Because at that point I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Of all the symbols for you to be,
Bitch, why?
yeah, it just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. It's like, honestly, like, I feel like racist people pick the worst symbols to symbolize them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's always dumb shit, like the frog guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the frog guy is like the like Pepe or whatever the fuck his name. That's like the worst ever.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Okay, sure. Anyways, lastly, while we're on the subject here, please use Twitch Do Better and sub off Twitch to support the movement so that nobody else has to get hate rated by people with really bad symbolism preferences. You know, I mean, it's like because this is just absurd. This is just absurd. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, God,
I
dude.
don't think you got DeMarc though.
Oh, I did not. Oh no.
Yep.
Here, let's get DeMarc. Let's get DeMarc in here. DeMarc 1. All right, let's try that. See that work. Don't know if it worked. Didn't say that it worked. I'm hoping that it worked.
It doesn't. It never.
Is
it never
just
does.
/
It says.
mod?
Yeah. No. It says that you got him.
Okay, cool. We are good. DeMarc, go off. DeMarc, you are one of our favorite fucking human beings ever.
Yeah, he's good. He's good people.
Across the
It's so funny because like I feel like just during all of this, DeMarc without the sword was just sitting there like, let me at him.
Dude, he's been saying
as soon as you give him the sword, time to let loose. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Go off, DeMarc. You're the goddamn best, dude. We love all of you so much, guys. All of you on the chat that are not, using Nazi symbols. We love all of you.
Yeah, I will say thank you so much for your patience.
How about this? Maybe they haven't felt love before.
They're not going to feel it now.
You know what? I will be the one person to say, you know what? It's all right that you're a total shitbag. It's all right that nothing you've ever done in your entire life has ever amounted to anything. But you know what? There is still love for you, even in the deepest, darkest depths of hell. There's still love.
Don't send them to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's fair.
Even being chained up and being picked apart by ravens. It's okay. it's out of love.
Yeah. We'll just pretend that they're going to Little Nicky's hell, where they're all going to be humped by a giant blackbird. That's the other. Okay,
if they're lucky, they get a pineapple shoved up their ass.
The last little thing it actually Faven dropped in the chat is on September 1st. We are not going to be doing a gameplay stream in support of the Day Off Twitch movement that we are trying to do. Make sure that Twitch is hearing people, not wanting to support Twitch in the midst of them trying to not do things about the ridiculousness that is even going on in our chat right now. And for all of you who are in the chat that have not been a part of, connected to what's been going on, we're just handling it. We're getting some hate raids in here, and that's fine. That's okay. It's gonna be all right. We're doing it. The thing is too is like, it's funny because for every message that pops up about something stupid, I'm just like, that is just one more pretend person, hypothetical person that I could hypothetically in my mind imagine that I'm just like stabbing in the throat. Like if they're in a line, over and over again, like Kratos and God of War, and just that's okay. That's okay. But now I really want Oreos. And
listen, I got you. They're on my desk.
Let's fucking get started with the show, my guys. I'm just gonna hit the Nolan horn because I don't have Devin to build into it. We got the Nolan horn for everyone here. All right, we're starting off with our first segment, a little segment that we like to call Little Waves, and this is where we talk about some news segments that weren't quite enough, deep enough, content enough in order for us to really have a deep discussion on. So we're just gonna kind of run through them very briefly, add some commentary as we go. So first off, Bethesda celebrates 10 years of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim with a new anniversary edition out November 11th. I am begging them to stop. I'm begging them to please.
No, listen. This is great. This is great because now you can enjoy the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim again,
and again. And again.
Like, come on, like, there's so many things out there that we need as far as video games, and you're giving us another fucking Skyrim. Jesus Christ! It's like getting another fucking hate raid. We don't want it.
Yeah, it's
getting
like
another piece of the shit. We don't want it.
We don't need
Take
it.
Somewhere else.
Need it. You know? No, nobody asked for it. You know what I mean? Nobody asked for the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Raven, are you gonna play Skyrim? Skyrim again? No.
Nope.
Okay, that's fair.
No,
that's
I'm
fair.
good. I'm good.
I actually
Hard
have
pass.
a mild PTSD with Skyrim because I spent so much time when it first came out, and my brother deleted my game save data, and I was just ever since then I've never picked it up ever again.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I'm mad for you.
So like, here's the thing. Like, I love Elder Scrolls Online, but I think I like the fact that there's still so much to do and it's so interactive. And like, even though there are linear storylines, there's still so much that you can kind of do that has nothing to do with story. But I don't want to play Skyrim. I've watched it played, and like, yeah, I like the lore of it, but like, it's enough, babe. It's enough. I'm just kind of done. Like, they make great games, but I mean, like, it's enough. It's kind of like Jason X, right? Like, you should have stopped making Jason movies way sooner than X.
Okay, here's the deal, though, right? I don't want to put too much disrespect on King Jason's name because there have been some bits of banger content out of the Jason universe. You know what I mean? Like, there's still some hope there. You know, Devin, baby, in the chat. What's happening, dude? Oh, Devin, I have to show you something.
Devin's also here with us.
Dude, that's crazy. Devin's
Guess
right.
What, Devin? You're actually here on the
as I speak. What's happening, Devin? I'm Devin. I'm Devin too, Devin. I hate this place. I hate it here.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. We'll just turn that
off.
No.
I just had to come in and say hi.
Hi,
busy man today. I love y'all.
We love you too, baby. We love you too. You do your thing. You have fun today, all right?
Yeah, you guys have a good show, all right?
Oh, God,
I'll be watching.
All right, baby. You be good. Take care.
Right, take it easy, guys.
All right, man. Well, so next up in our little waves, we have a new Ace Combat game is currently in development with a Pokemon studio. And this is the studio. I think it's ILTC, something like that. Is the one that is handling the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Pokemon games that are about to come out. And they are apparently working on Ace Combat games. They worked on the last one as well. And it's very interesting to see that this is going to be a relationship. I'm excited for some new Ace Combat. I really genuinely enjoy those damn games. But now this one here is for all of our AAPI love. Okay. Martial arts legend Sonny Chiba has died at 82 of COVID complications. Rest in fucking power. Sonny Chiba is a dude who was in just about every goddamn martial arts movie I enjoyed as a fucking child. Was in tons of stuff with tons of, different accolades over time, and like, man, we lost a good one. Did you ever watch get into any Sonny Chiba movies for you guys? I don't know if you guys really touched on him.
I did so I was into like kung fu movies at a very early age, and so whenever I like look back on them, they're all kind of like merged into one big epic in my brain. I did watch them so young, so I couldn't necessarily like pick just one that stood out to me because they're just all just like I think I've probably watched like one every single day, like for a whole year straight when I started Taekwondo.
Oh, right. Yeah, dude. Raven, were you into any quote unquote kung fu movies, I guess you could say, as the whites would call it?
I wasn't allowed to watch them.
Oh,
I wasn't allowed to watch them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, because I was a very rambunctious child, go figure. And I would reenact everything, and I was accident prone. I don't have ADHD at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So, to prevent further injury to myself, my mother barred those from our house.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
As a parent, I can yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. That's okay.
You know.
We can't let the child learn too much.
Yeah. The next thing you know, they end up 16 years old, and the one time you say no, and they're like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, basically, that would have been me.
Huh? I'm gonna fuck you up, Dad.
That would have been me.
Just jab your mother in the throat, you know.
Yeah.
I need. Okay, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I need like Karate Master Raven is what I need. I need that as a movie. Our next one,
that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Oh my god, it so fucking would be. Anthony Mackie closes a deal to star in Captain America 4. So this is news, but anti-news. And I know me and Xander were kind of briefly talking about this, like off camera before we started. We all knew they were going to do a Captain America 4. After seeing Falcon of the Winter Soldier, spoilers, quote unquote, we all know that Sam Falcon is now Captain America. I feel like it was sort of just deeply implied that was going to be the case, but
yeah, still
dope to basically be guaranteed that we're going to have Falcon Cap in as our brand new Black Captain America. It's gonna be a fucking good time. I'm stoked to see that movie. That's gonna be a fun old ride. Abandoned creator explains Blue Box's release history and promises a free new game. So have you guys been following this stuff with Abandoned at all?
No.
Okay, so Abandoned is a game that is supposed to be rumored to potentially be a sort of like Kojima-inspired sort of thing, if not just being directly involved with Kojima. And it's supposed to be a Silent Hills spiritual successor, right? So,
okay.
Now, the issue is that they are doing a really weird rollout for teasers and stuff where they released an app and they said, go to this app, we will release our teasers, all of our trailers there, and here's the date that's going to happen. They did it, some things went wrong, and it was just the same teaser that they initially released when they initially announced the game. And there were people that streamed for like 74 hours leading up to the announcement trailer. And
oh my god, no.
Yeah, we're just gravely disappointed. No. Hi, Lash. Boo Boo. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
We
love you. In the chat. Let's go.
We love you, Hi Lash, dude. So it's funny because a lot of people are very upset with Blue Box about this stuff because they're just not handling the announcement stuff for Abandoned very well. So they basically have just announced that they're working on another game that they're going to be giving out to people called The Haunting. Or something like that. A survival horror thing. They haven't released too many details on it, but that is what we're basically going to be looking at. So I'm excited to see it. I'm also very excited to see Fast and the Furious 10 released in April 2023.
Talk about fucking no.
Let's go, guys.
I gotta go.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
No.
I need more Fast. I need more Vin Diesel. I need more Jason Statham.
It sounds like you just need more family.
Yes. Woo! Yes. Actually, you know what I mean? Like the family we have here just isn't enough. I need Dwayne Johnson as my family.
That's fair.
I need.
I mean, okay, yes.
You know,
yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just I want to climb that mountain of a man. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna Cyberpunk 2077 drops to just $10 on Xbox and PS4. Go play it.
I mean,
go play it. Go play it. $10 for a.
I just think that's a huge slap in the face for everyone that paid, top dollar for it.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest slap in the face was, paying top dollar for a game that was broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I still have a bad taste in my mouth from that fucking game-breaking bug, and I haven't been back since. So.
Don't we have Faven in the chat says they should pay me to play the game.
Right? Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
If
CD Projekt Red wants to get people in their good graces, they will pay content creators. Hey, can you just play this and show people that we fixed it, please? We're good now, okay?
Yeah.
And then you guys can get hyped for the next Witcher game.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. I mean, another fun one that we're gonna have though is actually coming this fall / winter, kind of, with Halo Infinite, and apparently Halo Infinite is not going to include a camping co-op and Forge at launch, says 343, and this comes from Jeremy Winslow at GameSpot, and it reads like this: Halo Infinite will not ship with a campaign cooperative play or Forge, developer 343 Industries announced during a development update video. Joseph Staten, who was the creative head of Halo Infinite and served as a writer on the franchise up through Halo Reach, said the ongoing challenges presented by the coronavirus pandemic put a strain on development. This has caused the team to push several features out of Halo Infinite's launch state, particularly split-screen co-op in its campaign and the level editing platform Forge. Quote, unfortunately, as we focused the team for shutdown and really focused on a quality experience for launch, we made the really tough decision to delay shipping campaign co-op launch, Staten said. And we also made the tough call to delay shipping Forge past launch as well. That's not to say these features won't ever reappear in the game's future. Staten specifically called Halo Infinite a quote-unquote live service, saying new content will get introduced to the game as time goes on. He clarified that 343 Industries already has a Halo Infinite roadmap worked out and in development. Quote, yes, some of the things we won't be able to do for launch, but that's part of being a service, Staten said. And the good news is we have a year-long post-launch content and feature roadmap already worked out. You know, we're already working on those things now. So yeah, some things won't land in a launch time frame, but some things will just roll out over time. That's part of this Halo Infinite journey we're both kicking off together with fans, end quote. Staten went on to say that the biggest reason for the delay to both campaign co-op and Forge was the team's focus and commitment to quality. Quote, what is our number one priority? Well, our number one priority is making sure that whatever we ship, whenever we ship it, it meets the right quality bar across all platforms, Xbox devices, PC, and all different configurations, Staten said. And when we looked at these two experiences, campaign co-op and Forge, we made the determination they're just not ready. And as a studio, we don't want to ship things when they're not ready. So we're going to keep the campaign co-op and Forge in the oven for a little bit longer. And then when they're ready, we're going to release them as part of our seasonal roadmap next year, end quote. To be specific, Staten said the team is looking to release campaign co-op in Season 2 of Halo Infinite. And while Season 3 will see Forge's introduction. So,
that's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was very much a lot. I'm sorry for that. Buckle your seatbelts, guys.
No, you're good.
Xander, I want to start with you here because you are sort of the knowingly Halo love child, right?
Yes.
You love Halo, you love Master Chief, you love everything that it has to offer you. Is this pumping the gas for you?
Yes, absolutely. I'm all for delays, especially when they mention that this is their focus, quality. All right, they want to give us a quality game. We saw, like we said, we saw what happened with Cyberpunk 2077. We saw what happened with a whole bunch of other games that just had to meet a deadline. That's why, you know, back in the day, I mean, this is kind of a stretch. Destiny 2 kind of broke ties with Activision and wanted to kind of retool and refocus on the community, which, I mean, they took a hit. But at the same time, that's what I want to see more of when it comes to these developers is a focus on quality. Like, I get it. We're all, you know, super fucking impatient and we want to play new shit right now. But at the same time, if you just wait, it'll be better. Yeah. Good things happen to those who wait. I firmly believe that. So the fact that they are being open and transparent about the delays, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm very much there, right? Like, transparency is key. If you are keeping the consumer, your potential buyers and the fandom that you've built informed, then you're good, right? Like that yeah, it sucks that you're not going to get what you want on launch, but the fact that they are saying, hey, we know that we're planning on it, but we want to make sure that we're giving you a completed game. Cool.
Yeah, that is certainly the stance that I have on it. It's like, short of Cyberpunk, for the most part, every game that we've anticipated that has just taken a little bit longer to get quality out there, make sure it's as best of experience that we can possibly get it, has been worth the wait, right? Like, I would argue, it's cool because Halo is in a very interesting position where they know that they have to impress, because Halo as a franchise, unfortunately, and I know this might be speaking a little out of turn, but I would argue that Halo has kind of fallen off a little bit since the days of Halo 3. And so it's I think they know that they're in a position where they kind of have to make sure they earn back some of these older fans, some people that are in our age groups that are wanting Halo to make a really, really big splash in the water. And they're just trying to make sure that they're doing it the best that they can. You know, they did a very good job of impressing us with that weekend of Halo multiplayer that they announced. And a lot of people, a lot of creators, a lot of influencers were very impressed with what that showed, and that is only a good sign for everything else going on, you know. So like, it sucks we're not going to get co-op on Jump for the campaign, but at least we have the multiplayer to last us a while for, you know, our good old PvP love that we like to have when it comes to Halo. So that'll be
I love being toxic. Let's go.
I fucking know you do. You know who else does? You know who else likes to be toxic, guys? Devin likes to be.
Oh my god,
Devin! Hey guys, don't die, don't die, you fucking scrubs.
Speak of the devil,
fucking scrubs.
Great.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm just out here doing the.
If anyone wants a first-hand experience on the toxicity, please check out the Twitch VOD on twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show.
Yep.
And check out our Splitgate gameplay where we're just
oh my god,
absolute trash.
We all of us were guilty of just saying the most horrendous things to each other, and it fed my soul.
And that's okay.
It was so good.
We all deeply love each other.
Taco dip.
Taco dip.
Oh
taco dip.
Wait, is Devin in here? Is that who I'm hearing?
He popped in.
Oh my god, Devin, what? You know what? That's fine. I was Devin, you're Devin. That's okay. You know what else is okay though? Is us getting Ironheart being introduced in Black Panther 2 before the official Ironheart show. This comes from J. Kim Murphy at IGN, and it reads like this. While Marvel's Ironheart series for Disney Plus is still a way off, fans will be getting their first introduction to the character ahead of the show's premiere. Ironheart star Dominique Thorne will make her MCU debut as Riri Williams in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever next year, as confirmed by Variety. Thorne's involvement with the Black Panther sequel is confirmed by Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige during an interview with comicbook.com. Quote, "We're shooting Black Panther: Wakanda Forever right now," Feige said. The character of Riri Williams will meet in Black Panther 2 first. She started shooting, I think, this week before her Ironheart series, end quote. Thorne joins an ensemble including returning cast members Angela Bassett, Denai Guerrera, love. Winston Duke, mega love. And Lupita Nyong'o, big love.
Yes.
Big love. Last month, it was reported that I May Destroy You creator, co-director, and star Michael Cole was joining the project in an unknown role. The film began production in late June and is set to hit theaters on July 8th, 2022. Ironheart, aka Riri Williams, was created by Marvel Comics in 2015. A genius teenager student at MIT, Williams creates the most advanced suit of armor since Tony Stark's Iron Man. Tony Stark's.
I got some mail for Tony Stark.
I'm Iron Moon.
Oh, words are hard, guys. Words are hard.
Oh man, the character's upcoming Disney Plus series has tapped Shinaka Hodge to serve as head writer. Hodge's previous television credits include Apple's reboot of Amazon Amazing Stories and TNT's adaptation of Snowpiercer. Iron Mugus, Larry in the chat. Yeah, Tony Stuke, we're getting that. While Marvel hasn't confirmed a release window for Ironheart, the studio has plenty of Disney Plus projects on the horizon. Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye will return in an original series later this year. Miss Marvel and She-Hulk will also hit the streamers sometime in the future. Raven, are you fucking hype on this?
God, I am. I mean, obviously, like, there's always going to be, you know, that missing piece after we lost the original. But I am excited. I am excited because it's about damn fucking time.
Ooh,
right? Like, it's about damn time. Let Black people have their fucking superheroes, because let's be honest, like, if we really kick it off to this trend of superhero movies, you can kind of like tie it back to Spawn almost.
Xander knows my love for fucking Spawn.
Xander knows. Saying.
I need it.
I'm just saying.
I need it now. Xander, what about you, dude? Is this hitting the spot for you?
Yes, absolutely. I will say, Marvel is in a interesting place for me because I am, by all means, a Marvel fanboy. You can see right behind my shoulder here. Yeah, so I love anything new and upcoming for Marvel, especially in the vein of diversity with their cast members. Especially we have Shang-Chi coming out in just a few weeks. Totally excited for that.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
But the one thing that I'm kind of worried, and the one thing that kind of jumps out at me is with Spider-Man, how he is very still, even at this point, very dependent on previous superheroes. And I don't want to see that happen with these new characters to where, because this is heavily based off of, you know, the aftermath of Iron Man. And I don't want there to be too much Iron Man influence in it. I understand that she is Ironheart. She creates a Iron Man-esque armor, but I want that to feel very much her own. I want to see a very self-made hero. I don't want to see dependency on previous heroes. I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah.
Because especially with Spider-Man always having to have a mentor there, and I'm just like, dude, grow the fuck up. They're Iron Man's gone. He's dead. Figure your shit out.
Yeah,
it's over with. It's over with. Now, to answer DeMark's question in the chat, because Mark actually, that's a very good question. How do you guys feel about the Shang-Chi before theater exclusive, then on Disney Plus 45 days afterwards? I actually, we talked about this in one of our prior episodes, is that I get, like, Marvel wanting to do what Marvel needs to do to make sure that they make money, especially after this whole lawsuit thing getting announced with ScarJo, the only Asian actor ever. My thing is, I get, like, them doing what they want to do, like making sure that they make their money. My big thing that I'm most bummed out about when it comes to that end, Mark, is there's people with disabilities that have been very much enjoying being able to get movies day and date that are unfortunately not going to be able to get that moving forward now. But I'm hoping, looking at a potential other national lockdown, that we could potentially get this happening again, and Disney/Marvel will be able to actually work out appropriate contracts to make sure their actors and actresses are properly compensated for it, and then they don't have to worry about getting fucking sued. So,
yeah.
On that note, I do want to mention that because they are going with this format, they actually announced a formal message concerning this, and it was Bob Chapek from Disney that had mentioned it, and immediately my homeboy Simu Liu fired back. Basically, in a nutshell, Bob said, me and him are on first name basis, by the way. Bob said,
of course, yes.
We're going to let this be an experiment, right? The first Asian-led superhero movie to come out in the MCU is going to be treated as an experiment? Fuck?
No.
A little tone deaf. A little tone deaf, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, so Simu Liu was like, all right, bet.
That's some white boy
September
shit.
3rd. Get those butts in those seats. Let's make it happen. So please, this is my call to action to you guys. If you have the ability to, please, please, please go see Shang-Chi in theaters as soon as possible.
Yes.
Please.
For Christ's sake, please see it as soon as possible. Be safe. Be safe. Make sure that you're getting seats that are not next to other people. Look up, call your theaters, ask them what they're doing about COVID restrictions. Be fucking safe about it, okay? We do not want you getting sick. We do not want you getting put into danger for Shang-Chi. But please support AAPI films. Fuck's sake, please do this, dude. We want to support. Speaking of some craziness, though, Saints Row reboot got a tease for Gamescom. This comes from Papa Imran Khan from Fonbite. Fon Imran. I like that. I'm gonna use that from now on. Saints Row, a series
was a lot.
Imran Khan. Imran Khan
from now on.
I'm gonna let him know that
my name is Alex, by the way.
Alex, yeah. Alex Robin. That's
yeah, we got Alex and Robin here.
Rake it Robin. I like that. Saints Row. A series that began life as Grand Theft Auto with a comedic edge eventually went off the rails in good ways and bad ways. By the end of the fourth game, the Third Street Saints were unstoppable superpowered force that could travel through time. There's nowhere that a hypothetical Saints Row 5 could have picked up there. So there were obviously some fundamental questions when developer Volition confirmed the game in August 2019 on their Twitter. But now it appears that the next Saints Row game is going to be a reboot of the series and will be announced at the upcoming Gamescom opening night show. Both Jeff Keighley, the host of the show, and the Saints Row Twitter account teased the appearance, and not at all subtly. There's a group of people who dislike the Saints Row series after their second game and feels like it needs to return to the more grounded Saints Row 2 for any new games. This is a totally valid opinion. It's also one I don't really agree with, says Imran. Feel like the series really became interesting when Saints Row the Third, and while I agree that a spiritual sequel to the Crackdown may not have been the ideal direction, I am not sure the world really needs another Saints Row 2. But it's very likely the world is going to get one, because there's really nowhere else to go after Saints Row 4. Gamescom opening night airs August 25th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Are you guys Saints Row fans? You guys into that game? Those games? Yeah. Yeah,
not at all. I took one look at it when it first came out, and I was like, "Ain't for me, dog."
Yeah, it's
yeah. I had a really close friend a long time ago who was a massive Saints Row fan. He really enjoyed it, and I remember him trying to sell it on me. He's like, "Dude, you gotta check this game out." All right, fine, check it out. Turns it on, and the first thing I see is he has a giant dildo sword, and I was like, "Hard pass."
Well, I mean, I am not a judge. Do what you will, as long as you are not hurting yourself or anybody else, and that's that.
Sure, baby.
Granted, you can get the same thing in Cyberpunk 2077.
You can. You do have to do a very special mission. All right, let's go ahead and move on into the next segment.
All right.
Fave in the chat says, "Are you judging me for my dildo sword?" Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would maybe judge you if you were using a dildo sword to randomly hit people in the streets with a giant dildo sword. I might judge you a little bit. Just a little bit.
I think I would only judge based on the quality of the dildo sword. Like, I mean, it's like, I want to see, if you're walking around with a dildo sword, it's got to be high quality. It's got to be like fucking pristine. All right, like a nice leather hilt.
Leather gets messy. Not that I would know. But that gets messy.
I like leather. But that's a conversation for a late night talk show.
You don't want all that.
For sure. High Lash, also in the chat, says dildo sword was my nickname in college.
Yes.
Retweet. Big retweet vibes, y'all. So our second segment of the show here is our hands-on segment. This is where we talk a little bit about some movies, video games, and TV shows that we have experienced since the last episode or last time that we all got together. We try to sell it to each other and to you listeners and viewers at home. Raven, I want to start with you. What have you been playing or watching?
You act like I got time to do
Oh, I know. It was a tough question.
Honestly, the last game that I played was Haunt Chaser, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with that game. Like, it is so good for no fucking reason. Why?
No business.
Why?
No business.
Why? It really is. Like, it is a little bit of everything that I want. Like, technically it is gorgeous. Like, there was not many bugs that I found.
If I may, Raven, could you tell the listeners and viewers at home what is Haunt Chaser?
So, oh my God, Haunt Chaser is it could either be a 4v1 or a 4-person co-op game. Where basically you have to complete quests with different items to be able to banish this spirit, right? This entity. Now, in the 4v1, it is an asymmetrical horror game where 4 people are trying to banish the entity, and the entity is trying to attack them, much like Dead by Daylight. Or if you do the regular co-op, the entity is an NPC, so the AI is very similar to what you would find in Ghost Hunters Corp or Phasmo. But they also add elements of Devour with the jump scares. So it is a little bit of a hybrid, and it is just so you know what, Xander? I ain't got time for your shit, okay? It is so tasty. It is so tasty. It is so good. So good. I love it. I love it. I love it. And honestly, I finished season 2 of True Detective with my partner.
Ooh, that's
and when it
good
first started, like because we watched the first season and I loved it because it was very occult, very dark, very like, up my alley. Me, no, not at all. Anyway, the second
Mahershala
one
Ali is also up my alley. Yeah.
Literally, he's up his alley right now.
Right now, just.
But oh my God, I hate it here.
I'll make love to you. Anyways, go.
Season 2, like, I liked it at the end. Like, I had felt things. Like, I may have shed a tear, maybe. No, I totally cried like a baby. But it wasn't like, it was very, very slow to start, and it's not something that like we haven't really seen. Like, it was a bunch of corrupt fucking politicians and corporate business people being corrupt business people and killing each other. Like, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Seen that.
It gets good. It gets real good. That show.
It does get good.
Yeah, that show's a fucking fun one. Also, too, for everyone watching and listening, you can watch our gameplay stream that we did of Haunt Chaser right now on twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. That is there as a VOD. You can watch that there. Xander, what have you been playing to watch, my guy?
So I wanted to kind of go back. This is for the game portion. I wanted to kind of go back to a game that I kind of fell in love with for a little bit there before I started picking up some more like, games that I can play with friends and stuff like that. But something that I found very much needed was Power Wash Simulator.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. This is a cathartic release of a game. It does exactly what it says. You power wash things. And it's so soothing. Now, granted, when you get further into the game, things get a little hectic with, giant playgrounds where it looks like people just threw nothing but fecal matter all over the place. But it's a great game, especially like if you go like, I'm going to give a shout out to Chill Hop Records right now. They offer a content creation playlist for everyone that is completely safe for you to use on either YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. Just play that music in the background. You're sitting there and you zone the fuck out. It's amazing.
You do.
It's amazing. And it's one of those things where like, especially when you live a life that is constantly go, super hectic, it's nice to just like stop everything and just take a break and just clean shit.
Yeah.
Just clean shit.
Even though even though that pile of dishes is still piling up in the sink and the laundry needs to get done and stuff like that. That's not I'm gonna pressure wash some shit. This is amazing.
I gotta pressure wash my digital patio. That comes first.
Yep.
That comes first.
Yep.
We gotta get our priorities.
Yep. And then for the show, I think I mentioned this on a previous episode, but I'm going to keep pushing this because I think more people need to watch it. It's Kim's Convenience on Netflix.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yep, because especially mentioning Shang-Chi coming out in a couple weeks. Simu Liu is a star of Kim's Convenience, which actually one of the Shang-Chi trailers opens up with a running gag from Kim's Convenience, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But Kim's Convenience is a sitcom, a Canadian-made sitcom that follows the family of, two Koreans that, came to Canada, started up the convenience store, and it's just kind of following their life. But what I appreciate about this sitcom over pretty much any other sitcom I've ever watched is that normally when you're watching a sitcom, you have these moments where shit just goes haywire. Things get wild. You're like, what the fuck? Why did they do that? And it's silly and goofy and stuff like that. But they've found a way to make silly and goofy moments very, very relatable. While watching it, there are so many times like, oh shit, that's happened to me before, or like, oh, I could see that happening one day.
Yeah.
Like, and it feels very like close to home, regardless of race. I feel like it's just like one of those things where it's just like, wow, I've experienced that before. And then they kind of play up a little bit of the silliness here and there, but it's still, for the most part, just super relatable, and it's probably my go-to show whenever like I run out of things to watch. That or Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I definitely recommend Kim's as well. Like, I know that there's even some people in the chat here that are saying like Kim's Convenience is really, really good, and as us being AAPI, like I have to agree. Like Kim's like it talks about some stuff, and it's important for shows of that caliber and about those subjects to talk about those things in a way that is going to be relatable. Otherwise, people aren't going to get it. Yeah, absolutely, I fucking agree with you there. So the two that I want to talk about today, the one is going to be a little bit short. As some of you know, I've been burning through the Marvel Netflix shows for the past like month. I currently am in halfway through season 1 of The Punisher. I just finished The Defenders. It was hype. It was amazing. I loved every single fucking second of it. I loved John Bernthal as the Punisher. He's easily
there's nobody else.
No, period. Like, he is easily my favorite Marvel casting ever. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He is Frank Castle. I cannot. Oh my God. I've gone on tirades about this already, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but boy, is this guy fucking it. He is fucking it. And I need it. I need it for the rest of my life. I hope he shows up in some MCU content later on. I need it. Him and Cox playing as Matt Murdock, Daredevil. I need that in and around my life as well. It's gonna be a good time. But the big one that I want to talk about today is I played and beat 12 minutes. Now, for listeners and viewers at home, 12 minutes is a top-down sort of point-and-click, dialogue-driven puzzle escape room game. And it is weird. It is very daunting at first to get used to it, because it is just point and click. You're not controlling your character with the controller or anything. It's just point and click. And your character comes home from work one day. Wife comes out, and I have some dessert for us, blah, blah. They're hanging out. They're being cutesy. And then a cop knocks on the door. You let him in. The cop says, "Ma'am, you're under arrest for the murder of your father 8 years ago." And then in the midst of arresting her, ties you down and kills your character, in which your character then wakes up and realizes he's in a time loop, in which the cop then comes back again, and you are stuck in a time loop, and you are now having to figure out how to get out of this time loop of you getting murdered by this cop and your wife getting arrested for a crime she did not commit. It is very puzzly, and I've got some grievances. I need to talk about this fucking game for a second, because here's the deal. I genuinely enjoyed this game. I really, really did enjoy the story in this game. I have two major things with this. Three things. One, that I'll briefly explain. Spoiler free, okay? There's a part in this game that has a big fat twist that is gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up.
Don't like that.
Real
Don't
bad.
Like that.
It's not scary.
I like that.
It's not scary. It's gonna make your skin crawl a little bit when you figure out what everything is that's going on. My major grievance that I have is that, so this is a game that is voice casted by Daisy Ridley from Star Wars.
Oh,
John McAvoy. James McAvoy. Yeah, John McAvoy. My bad. But James McAvoy from X-Men, playing as young Professor Xavier. And Willem Dafoe. Green Goblin Daddy. Yes.
Green Goblin
Daddy.
Daddy.
Mike's in the chat. It is an M. Night Shyamalan kind of twist. That is the best way to... Oh my god, it is wild. Anyways, it's voice casted by these actors, these very famous actors. And the biggest grievance I have is that every time you go through the time loop, you're kind of going through the same dialogue. And you have to hear it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And unless you are very much figuring out the issues each time that you're going through the loop, because each loop you're kind of figuring out like one or two more pieces of information that are going to help you in the next loop. And so you have to get through all the dialogue leading up to you getting to that point where you find out more information so you can use it in the next loop. And you're having to listen to all the dialogue over and over and over again. And it can get daunting. It can get very tiresome. It's kind of the biggest issue that I really have with this game. Secondly, it is not very easy. It's not easy to get this information, to solve these little tiny pieces of the time loop and get the info that you need so that you're successful the next time loop. There's some things that you really have to fuck around with in this game. Like, you have to invest the first like 2 or 3 loops that you do to just clicking shit to find out what they do. Like, you just have to click shit. You just have to learn and fuck up the entire first like 2 to 3 loops and just hope that you figure it out from there. But if you like escape rooms, if you like puzzle games, if you're into very dark stories, this game is for you. If those things do not speak to you, I do not recommend. This game is going to be very niche. It is very polarized. I've already seen tons of people either love it or fucking hate it. And I'd say it's at least worth the shake. It is supposedly supposed to be about 8 to 10 hour experience. It took me about 13 to 14 hours because some of the things in this game were very difficult to fucking find out. Click all the things, click them multiple times on multiple loops. That's my advice to you guys at home. So, with that said,
we're gonna gotcha.
What was it? Click all the things? Yeah.
Click all the things.
All the things. Just click the things.
My favorite game. That was the name of my sex tape.
Click.
I'm sorry. I'll leave. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll bring Devin back. Don't make me bring Devin back.
Oh my God.
But joke's on you. That was actually the name of my sex tape too, and I'm now suing you for copyright.
Yeah, no.
Well,
no, we were in it together. You were drunk, but I was there.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That sad moment when you realize you never made a sex tape.
Xander just do a slow cam. Slow fade cam. I fucking hate it. We're gonna move into our last and headlining segment.
Up.
You deny. You did. Our last and final headlining segment of the show is going to be our big fun talk here. Today, guys, we are giving our most controversial video game opinions. And I'm glad that we have this with us three, because I feel like there's going to be some good takes we're going to have in this episode, guys. Raven, the hot take leader of this fucking planet. Let's start with you. We're doing 3 each. We're going to discuss as we go around. Drop us with your hot takey.
I gotta do it on this.
Maybe. Drop it. Like
Destiny 2 is just a higher budget Warframe, and it actually sucks. I said what I said.
You're not wrong. Oh, God. Xander, don't do the snap. Don't do the snap. He did the snap. Oh my God. I can't stand it. Explain. I know that's pretty self-explanatory, but let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. So, Warframe was first, right? Warframe was first. Bungie has a lot of money, and you can tell, but for the most part, it is a higher budget Warframe. Destiny 2 is a higher budget Warframe. That's it. They had more resources, they had more money, they had more investments. So it looks cleaner, it looks more polished, but overall, I enjoy Warframe infinitely better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Infinitely better.
Okay. I have not played a lot of Warframe. I have heard that opinion from a few people, And I think I want to agree with you. I do genuinely, I love Destiny. I do miss Destiny so fucking much. I miss when it was fun. I miss when it was good. I miss when I could do raids with my friends and enjoy that fucking time. I do not miss, however, doing the same fucking thing over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, I don't like this got inherently sexual, and you know what? I'm not upset.
Yeah, ooh, you know what I mean? Ooh. That's what we got here.
Ooh. He says in the most monotone. Ooh. So I want to say something on this because I started my streaming career playing Destiny. Destiny was my go-to game. As gamers go, I was very close-minded when I've gotten into games. Even before streaming and stuff like that, I was always that guy that had the one game that he played, and that was it. Like, I don't play any other game, really. Yeah. This is the only one game. And Destiny, when it first came out, was that game because I fell in love with the art style. I fell in love with the character design, weapon design, all that stuff. And then the gameplay was actually pretty decent, for a little bit there, a few years. And it definitely fell off. However, I will say, I tried Warframe, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
It's funny because people who usually start with Warframe prefer Warframe over Destiny, and people who have started with Destiny usually prefer Destiny over Warframe.
Yeah.
So it is very polarized. I totally understand it. Still think it's true.
I think both are trash now. Honestly, I will venture to say both are trash right now.
You know what? I can actually agree with that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah,
I can agree with that because I think they are too much in direct competition with one another, and they're feeding off of that, and they're doing not necessarily the best things.
Yeah.
So I can agree with that. Yeah.
I think
I will argue though because I've been. Okay.
So I was gonna say sorry. No, it's okay. This is a good take. This is a very good take. This is bringing up this conversation. I would argue that Destiny is in a position where it could get better in the near future because they are no longer tied to the original relationship that they had when Destiny 2 first came out. When they were sort of obligated to have to appease their publisher in order to bring out the content that the publisher was wanting them to give out. And now they don't have that tie, and they've obviously been trying to work towards getting out a product, giving out content that they've been wanting to give out for a while now. And I've been hearing from lots of people that the lore is getting better, the story is getting better, the content is starting to get a little bit more full. I can see where that is going to lead them in a good direction to set up for a really great potential chance of Destiny 3, quote unquote, whenever that happens, whatever that is going to be, could be awesome. The thing is, too, is that Warframe is also starting to get better because I believe they're about to do a content drop too. That is going to be a big deal as well for Warframe fans. It's going to be nice to see what those two do, but I definitely agree with Raven. The battling between those two IPs is only kind of leading them to like go down paths that are not very consumer friendly, and I hope they break away from looking at each other as direct competition to save that.
Yeah.
Xander, I want to move to you. What's your first hot take?
So, Animal Crossing.
Oh, god damn it!
I don't fucking get it, dude.
God damn it!
I don't fucking get it.
Fucking
I don't
understand
what is so appealing about Animal Crossing. I look at it and I just want to fall asleep.
That's the point. That's literally the point. The reason why I play is because normally, like, I just want something that is fucking mindless. I don't want to do.
Every time I watch it, I'm just like, okay, they're fishing.
It's in the same realm as like The Sims, right?
The Sims,
like
Stardew Valley, like
it's literally it's a game that literally doesn't require you to do much. So if you're trying to play something but you don't necessarily have the fucking spare energy to put into fucking murdering people and their fucking stupid faces, then you play something like Animal Crossing. You know, like sometimes you can only get so many headshots and then you find out that somebody's fucking hacking and then they are shooting you around a corner and you're like, you know what? I didn't fucking sign up for this shit.
Sounds like last
play
night.
Animal Crossing. Yeah, absolutely.
What they're trying to say, Xander, is fuck off.
Yeah, so fuck off.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I just don't get it because like I see the stuff like you do in Animal Crossing or The Sims and stuff like that. I'm like, I could go out and do that right now. I can just do that right now. Why would I?
I have a rebuttal.
And do that?
I have a rebuttal for you. That's the same argument could be made for Power Wash.
Ooh,
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair.
Ooh.
But I don't own a pressure washer.
Neither do I. I also don't own a fishing pole or
I don't own a
campsite.
farm. I don't own a farm.
I don't own.
You could. You
I
very
don't
well
have a
could,
dog.
though.
I want one. Don't have that.
Yeah, I
right?
don't pay my rent to an animal.
A mansion.
Yeah.
I'm not a vampire.
Yeah, I mean, right? Yeah, yeah. You're not.
I think there's a reason why it's still sunlight out, yet for some reason all the lights are out. Just saying.
So my hot
Just
take
saying.
before we expose Raven any further, my hot take is actually going to be a sort of clap back on Xander here. I think
Get him.
I think FPSs are tired as fuck, and nobody has made an innovative FPS in about 15 years.
That's true.
The silence.
That is fair. That is fair. No, I gotta think about it. That's fair. The realm of FPSs right now have been weird because they've only made small changes here and there. You have Apex. Apex is really good because it's a little bit faster paced. You have like that infinite slide if you're going downhill and stuff like that, which I think should be incorporated in a lot more FPS games. Because you go from Apex and then let's say you go over to like Destiny 2 PvP or any other FPS. Yeah, and it just seems so slow and you're just like, what is this? But no, I will agree that FPSs need to kind of add which is why Splitgate took off a little bit because they added something completely different that no other game has really touched on, which is portals.
Yeah.
Which is a very welcome change. Granted, it's still falling into the same old issue with a lot of FPSs where if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you know how to work a computer, then you can go ahead and put in some shit and all of a sudden turn around, oh, hey, there's Xander, pop!
Yeah.
Not even aiming down sights, not even looking. You turn around, complete 180, and you automatically get the fucking headshot in 0.23 seconds. The fuck is this?
It doesn't make sense. I've seen the kill cams. It's wild.
Yeah.
Cheaters, why? Why do you do what? Why do you hate us?
You don't want answers. You don't want answers to that.
I want answers.
I see my take has
such a shitbag.
My take has caught some traction in the chat here, and I want to clarify, right? Because there's a lot of the talk here that could be rebutted towards me is what can you do to FPSs any further, right? So even Halo here says also Ernell, I disagree. Fortnite came out in 2017. As much as people love to hate it, that game is a major innovation, not an FPS. Go fuck yourself, Halo.
I
love you. I love you. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal, right? So my issue that I have with FPSs currently is that almost every FPS feels like they're trying to just replicate what Call of Duty did, what Halo did, or what Overwatch is doing. And it's a bummer because like it puts all these games in a position where really the only games that are doing a lot to really like keep Overwatch out of it, Husky. These games are only doing so much to say like we're going to try to break the boundary of what an FPS is and like give people more, right? So Splitgate is a very good example because they took mechanics from a game, Portal, and put it into another game, an FPS like Halo, and smashed them together and said, hey, we have a new little thing here, right? Like, and an FPSs haven't really done that since BioShock first came out, where BioShock first introduced using spells while also using guns at the same time. And that was a really, really good combination. I just wish that more companies that are developing FPSs are doing more things like that to push FPSs to go in a direction that is going to be beneficial for FPSs moving into the future. You know what I mean? It's just tired, man. I'm tired of playing Call of Duty. I'm tired of playing Rainbow Six over and over again. You know, like I want good FPSs with new mechanics, fresh mechanics, with good stories, and some, yeah, sure, throw some cinematic shit in there. I'm tired of shooting the same guns. I'm tired of doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I want some difference there. Who's that, Jackie? Is that Jackie just running in the background?
Yeah, she just got back from her wedding.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hi, Jackie. Hello. Hi.
Tired and sweaty.
I fucking love it. Raven, take 2.
Yes.
Go for it.
I don't.
Get angry. Get angry. Did you guys ever see that old Burger King commercial where they introduced the
Angry Whopper?
Angry Whopper? Yeah. It's like the farm guy is like training the angry onion. He's like, get angry, onion. And he's like whipping it with a whip. That's us right now. Get angry, onion.
I'm trying to think. What else do I think is overrated? A lot of things, honestly. But no, I'm gonna have to think about it. Xander goes.
Okay, Xander, do it.
So
do it.
I'm thinking, honestly, video games as a whole, right now in the state of things, have been just wildly, absurdly, just boring. There's no innovation in anything these days.
Jackie turned and it looked like Jackie was like, "What the fuck you say?"
yeah. She just got back from doing a wedding, so she's putting all her gear away right now.
Oh no, it's fine. We don't mind. You don't mind.
Yeah,
she looks great. She's doing the thing. It's okay.
But yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Like that's why I kind of like fell back on Power Wash Simulator, because it was just completely different than anything I've ever played.
Yeah.
And like I just didn't have any issues with it, mainly because there weren't other people on the other end. Like there were people on the other end that are trying to get the upper hand on me by cheating, because I'm just so fucking good at it. Oh, but no, I'm a filthy casual. It's
of
fine.
course.
But no, it's just I need something in the realm of video games that's absolutely wildly different.
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing. Video games as a whole suck right now.
I don't know if I can agree. I don't know if I can agree with that.
I kind of
that's why it's a hot take. You're not supposed to agree with it.
For sure.
No, but I kind of do. Like, I think part of my issue is that I have so fucking many. And while like the graphics and the names may change a little bit, for the most part, you can narrow down like my library of like 600 games down into like niches, right? So there's nothing that really has come out, and honestly, even with Splitgate, because the novelty for me is kind of over. That has been able to introduce something that is fresh and innovative enough to really capture my attention for an extended period of time.
I think it's also interesting that we're having this conversation specifically because we're in a position as content creators where gaming is sort of a centerpiece of our lives and our experience as content creators. It's easy for us to have sort of like generalized bias like that, as far as like, oh, I'm just so tired of like what games are doing and they haven't really done a lot since then. I feel like if we were still in just the casual consumer standpoint, it would be a very different perspective for you, Xander, where I feel like because we're in a position where we play games more often than the casual video game fan, it's easy for us to get tired of those same things, you know, like, and I can definitely see that. My thing that I have on that end is like, I feel like games are awesome, dude. I feel like games are doing super sick fucking things right now. Like we see things like God of War, Hellblade, like Fortnite's an entire cultural zeitgeist. Like there's Among Us, you know, like there's games that are out there that are doing really dope, fun fucking things. It's hard for me to ride that boat with these things, you know what I mean? But I love you. I love you anyway. I'll let you play me in a video game.
I guess on the God of War kind of aspect,
Yeah.
I don't own a PlayStation.
Oh, you motherfucker.
So I've never
You mother-
experienced that. I've never experienced that. Plus, also when it comes to solo games, like I said, I put so much time and effort into Skyrim back in the day and got all that shit deleted just right from under me. And then the next like solo game I ever actually played or was really looking forward to playing was Cyberpunk 2077. And then I was met with a game-breaking bug very early on.
Yeah.
And I guess it kind of like for me, I was like, I'm just not meant to play solo games. I'm meant to, be entertained by this. So I'm just gonna stick with like the games that I can play with friends and stuff like that. But even then, you play these games, over and 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 over again.
Ooh.
It gets
that
so
just made
boring.
me anxious. I was like, oh, like getting sweaty.
It's so boring. I'm just like, and I hate it because like I have a lot of friends that like they still enjoy it. They still would go a few more rounds and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I can't, man. I can't. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not having fun. It's just the same shit, different day. Maybe a new hacker. That's whatever.
Yeah, actually, DeMark just said it in the chat. You need to get a PS4 and you need to play Ghost of Tsushima. That game is gonna fucking change your life.
Well, if there's anyone who would love to donate to the Xander Needs a PlayStation Fund, you can go right on over to twitch.tv/ITSXNDR donation block.
Raven, did you
you
think of your second hot take here? What do you got? What do you got for us?
Yes, don't ever ask me to watch One Piece or Dragon Ball Z because I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
If it's going to take me, if it's nearing the thousands, no, fuck that. If there's like more than 200 episodes, fuck yourself. Leave me alone. I'm not watching it. Talk about it amongst yourself because I'm not gonna be the one. I have shit to do with my life.
I have so many people telling me to watch Naruto.
I will level with you on the One Piece.
No, fuck Naruto. Nope. No. No. I'm not watching it. I started watching both fucking Dragon Ball Z and Naruto back in the day. Naruto. You like that? I changed it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I watched that. Started watching that shit back in the day. No, I'm done. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah. I'm kind of in your boat there a little bit, like where it's like I don't have all the time to spend 5 months watching these fucking shows. Like I just can't. And when there's so much new content coming out, I can't do it. I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how Xander does it. Like
I've just been like, because I'm a fairly recent weeb. You can thank coronavirus for that. When we were, during the lockdown, I started watching My Hero Academia. And from then, you have Red Halo is in chat here. He would give me a lot of different recommendations and stuff like that. I had a couple of other friends giving me some recommendations. And quite honestly, what fit the bill is, did it come out within the last 2 years? Or is it very short and can I catch up? Because if it's super long, there's no fucking way. No, it's like, no. But if it's Demon Hunter, I'll start that. Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, let's go.
Hell yeah.
But
Parasite
like
the
everything else, I'm just like, it's too daunting.
Dude, we're parents. All three of us are parents. We ain't got fucking time for that. For that. Oh, Highlash in the chat. Yes, Castlevania. Castle fucking Vania. Watch that.
That's on the list. That's on the list.
Unfucking real, dude. Yeah,
Ooh, Rising of Shield Hero. I've heard about that.
Rising of Shield Hero is so good.
I think Red Halo actually told me about that one.
So good.
Oh God, Parasite? No, I can't watch Parasite. I can't.
Parasite wasn't bad.
It's so good. That's my.
I've heard such good things, but okay. So something about me. I am an absolute wimp. Okay.
I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah.
Body horror. Yeah. Body horror. Just no, I can't.
Yeah. Grow up, Xander.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Grow up.
Wow.
Like
listen, I'm a Toys R Us kid.
put on your big boy pants And okay,
I don't have big boy pants. I'm wearing put-off sweatpants right now. Okay. All right. I just put this on to look the part.
Raven's dying over there, dude. Raven's dying over there.
From the hips down, I'm in PJs right now.
I mean, I can't say anything because I got my Ninja Turtle PJ bottoms on, so I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, look, check me out. Hey.
Hey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My second hot take is going to be that I want licensed movie to games to happen again. Do you guys remember that era when we were getting Spider-Man based off of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 2.
We were getting The Matrix from the hit movie The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Like this, you know, there was Lord of the Rings. There's a Lord of the Rings games that were coming out when the Lord of the Rings movies just had come out. There were so much good licensed, like reflected from the movie video games that we got, and we never get them anymore. Like how fucking dope would it be that if we got a Maze Runner video game that wasn't just Temple Run? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got like an action-oriented Temple Run. How fucking dope that would be. I want that. I want a Dune video game. Dune's coming out soon. Like there's so many movies. I'm excited for that.
That would be sick.
Dope. That would be dope. Dope fucking video games.
My biggest thing about that though is like what I loved about specifically like the Spider-Man games that came out in conjunction with the Sam Raimi films was that it kind of gave you a glimpse as to what other villains could look like in the movie universe that they're creating at the time, without actually having to do that in the movie. Because like I remember seeing Shocker for the first time in Spider-Man 2 and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's dope. That's what he could look like in the movie. He probably won't show up in the movie because, you know, based on the main storyline that's going on. But it gives you kind of added story to whatever's going on. And what would have been really cool too is if a lot of the video game stuff remained canon to the movie.
Exactly.
So they could. So it was another way that they could build upon the story without actually, you know, spending a whole bunch of money on the actual big feature film.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, seriously. Yeah, I need a comeback for movie to video game adaptation. Like I need all of it in my life, guys. Very last hot takes. Let's burn through it. Got more, Raven? You got another one locked and loaded?
This is
Let's
it.
go.
And your shirt inspired it. All of the Pokemon after the original ones, I will say up until maybe like the Chikorita era, don't fucking exist to me. Okay?
Same.
They don't fucking exist to me.
Gen 3. Anything past Gen 3 has not been my thing. Not been my thing.
No.
Not been my thing.
No, you're doing too much. You're trying to fucking do too much shit. It's not working. They don't exist.
I never needed 900 Pokemon. I did not need that. They're at the point now where they're literally making Pokemon that are just ice cream sundaes. I've had it.
No.
I've had it.
No.
God damn it. God damn it.
Unless there's a spin-off and it's like a fucking dark Pokemon series and like a Bizarro universe where like people are eating the fucking ice cream Pokemon, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Xander just had an anxiety attack, or that's his body horror. That is his body horror.
I just imagine someone eating the ice cream Pokemon, and he's just like. Ah!
Well, if that's what you're gonna do, if you're going to make edible Pokemon, you better be fucking eating those bitches. Okay?
God, somebody help me!
I just imagine all the kids just fucking just dying. Like,
I don't care.
Oh,
stop adding more.
Yeah.
That's it.
We need it bad. We're down bad when it comes to Pokemon stuff. I can ride that wave. I can ride that. I need them to just erase the last 4 generations of Pokemon. Can we do that? Can we do that? Like, is that a thing? Like
right?
I feel like the best part of Pokemon Go is that for the first, 2 months, we only had the first 2 gen. And I was like, that's just tight. This is tight. I'm okay with this. I want this. This is fine. I'm fine with this. Xander, what's your last take, my friend?
So this is kind of like piggybacking off the Pokemon thing. I think Digimon were always cooler than Pokemon, and still to this day.
Thank you,
yes,
you.
They are.
Thank you. Oh my god, chat. Be
they
cool.
did Digimon dirty.
Chat.
All right.
Be cool.
They did.
Be cool, chat. All right, because here's the deal.
Be cool, chat.
Here's the deal. Be cool, chat. Be cool. Be cool. Digimon was always better than Pokemon. It was always better than fucking Pokemon. Xander, speak on it. Speak on it, my guy. Speak on it.
For starters, they can actually have a conversation with you, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to sit there and try and decipher Pika Pika. The fuck you say to me? Like, what the? Huh?
What'd you call me?
Like, I don't.
Exactly.
No, I don't need that. I don't need that. You already look fucking weird, okay? You don't need to sound weird too. All right, just we need to get rid of that language barrier there, okay? Especially if you know you have the ability to shock me at a moment's notice. I need to know what's up.
Yes,
but also just the whole entire concept of being in a digital realm and like this wild story of like all these viruses and shit. And I'm a nerd, okay? I'm a nerd. I like that shit a lot better rather than this is just animals that you train and then fight. Didn't a certain Michael Vick get in trouble for that?
Oh wow! You just spilled some tea.
Yeah,
you just spilled some tea. Oh man!
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're glorifying what someone got in some pretty big trouble about. So that's my hot take on that.
You just had it.
Suck it, Pokemon. Digimon's better.
As a matter of fact, I mean, you guys aren't gonna be able to hear it, but our viewers and listeners will be able to. I just want to talk about how good the fucking Digimon theme song was. Okay.
Digimon.
And I'm playing it right now for them. I'm playing it right now for them. Just let them get hyped, all right? Right? Like, this is so much more of a bop than the Pokemon theme ever was, okay?
I wanna be the very place.
Yeah, right?
That
like,
no one ever was.
Like, eat my ass, Pokemon theme song, okay? Like, Digimon had it.
I mean,
they had it.
You could just ask me nicely.
The thing is, I think Digimon came out too early. I think that's what it was.
Yes, yeah. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, I know. Halo is a weird take. The Pokemon theme. I don't have beef with the Pokemon theme. It was good. That was a classic. Just the Digimon theme was better. The Digimon theme was
yes.
Better. I do have to add. My last take before we kind of wind down here on the show. Okay, it's a little bit of a two-parter. Right. One, Patapon should have fucking blown up in this goddamn video game world. How nobody played fucking Patapon is so fucking offensive to me. Okay? It's so fucking offensive to me. If you played Patapon, please be my best friend. Because Patapon is one of the best goddamn games to come out this decade, and it needs more love. It deserves more goddamn love. My second part of this is we need better rhythm games, because Patapon is a rhythm game. We need better rhythm and music-based games to come back. Okay? How did we let Guitar Hero die? How did we let Guitar Hero die?
Yeah.
Why?
I was actually having this conversation just literally yesterday with my coworkers.
Guitar Hero 3 was the fucking game. The goddamn game. And the music industry, just like Husky said in the chat, the music industry rolling out all this DMCA shit fucked us.
Yeah.
It fucked us. It fucked musicians, because now me as a musician, when my band gets signed, I'm not gonna be able to stream my own band's fucking music on games. We now have to worry about fucking DMCA stuff with video games.
Yeah.
It's ass. I fucking hate it. I just want to play Through the Fire and Flames on Expert for the rest of my goddamn life.
FCP remix all day was mine.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe it. Rock Band tried. They tried. They were almost there. They gave us the drum kit for the first time. There was a lot of things that could have happened there, and we failed them. We fucking failed Guitar Hero. We failed Rock Band, and now we have to do Friday Night Funkin', which I actually have a funny story. I have a funny story about this game. We have Friday Night Funkin' that we have to rely on because people didn't like Patapon, which was a PSP exclusive game up until recently, which you can now get on the PlayStation Store, and is worth every single second of playing that game. Okay, I will say that now. Yes, Highlash, my daughter did want to play the game. So here's my little quick story. I'll burn this really fast. So my daughter comes up to me randomly one night, and she goes, "Dad, I want to download a game." And I say, "Okay, what game is it, honey?" And she's like, I want to play Friday Night Funkin'. And at first, my mind went, "Did you just say Friday Night Fucking?" is that what the hell you just said to me? What the fuck did you just say to me? And I like turned, like double checked on my child. Like, what did you say? She's like, Friday Night Funkin'. It's a game where you dance to disco music. And I was like, okay, that's not Friday Night Funkin'. That is not what I thought you said at all. Sure, honey, we can play that game. And I had the unfortunate experience of watching my daughter's heart be crushed because Friday Night Funkin', not fucking. Oh, as a father, I was like, what the hell? No, Friday Night Funkin' is actually a surprisingly difficult fucking game. Have you guys played this game?
No.
It is so hard. It's
This is
like
my first time hearing about it.
It's like finger tapping DDR. It's like the finger version of like Dance Dance Revolution, where it's like you have to tap on the screen with like the arrows and stuff. But it's so fast. It's so fast. And my poor offspring, my poor child, tried it like for an hour, and she could not get past like the second level. I was like, it's fine, honey. We'll just practice. We'll practice every night. And so, like, I downloaded, like, magic tiles for her to kind of, like, have an easier game to kind of, like, tap and play to and get her rhythm in. Because she got everything from me, genetically speaking, besides the rhythm part, I guess. But she got a better singing voice than I do. Great singer. She's got it. She'll kill it. She's gonna kill it in no time. I'm excited. I need more goddamn. Ooh, Read the Guitar Guy. I'm developing a rhythm game right now. You better hit us with information on that when that drops, dude. Like,
you need beta testers?
Like, seriously?
Let's go.
All three of us love indie games. We all love indie games. Like, definitely hit us with that info whenever you have that. With that said, guys, do you have any like small hot takes you want to go through before we end things here?
Nope.
We think we cleaned out.
I think so. You asked me to think on the fly, and like normally I can, but my ADHD meds are still like kicking, and they're like, "Oh, you see all these things that you're supposed to do, you're not doing them. Don't do them. Bad Raven."
That's fair.
And then I get a little smack on the back of the hand. Yeah.
Xander, what about you? Last minute.
I will say, as in terms of hot takes, I don't normally have too many hot takes where it's just like I mean, if something were to come up, I'll be sure to hit you up and be like, "Yo, listen, this is some fucking whack ass shit." But no, for the most part, it's just for me, games are pretty boring nowadays. And yeah.
So we're playing Haunt Chaser.
Yes.
Oh, we'll be playing Haunt Chaser soon. We will be playing that again soon. I promise.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah, my very last small hot take is The Last of Us Part 2 was like the best game to come out in the past like 20 years. And if you disagree, you can fuck yourself. I mean, I don't want to hear it from you.
Heard it here first.
Right back.
A good game. It's a good game. Oh wow, he
have fun,
everyone. Our schedule for this week is a little bit fast and loose. We got to fill some information on it, but for now, I can give you the information. We have on Monday. We have a bonus episode of a new show, a new piece of content that we're kind of doing that we are namely dubbing The Shipwreck Show, and is 4 dudes getting together just talking about whatever the bullshit they want to fucking talk about. And it's a good time. I hope you guys enjoy. That'll be going live on Monday morning at 8 o'clock. You guys can catch that on YouTube and podcast services through the GK channel. It's gonna be a good time. On Tuesday, it'll be a regular Good Kraken podcast episode with me and Devin. We're working out the kinks for our third for that show. But it's going to be a good time. That'll be 7 p.m. on Tuesday, Pacific Standard Time. Wednesday, we're doing another Splitgate stream with Devin, Xander, Chase, and a different fourth that we will add on. More than likely Raven, more than likely Red Halo in the chat. More than likely a few different people that will be rotating in the fourth and such. On next Friday, we are going to be playing probably Among Us in support of Among Us getting shafted by fucking Fortnite. That was just announced. We want to support, again, indie developers, make sure they're getting the love and attention that they deserve. We'll be playing that next Friday. Not exactly sure on the people, but we'll be doing that. Next Saturday, we have another Good Kraken podcast with me, Devin, and Garrick. That day, we're going to finally be discussing from earlier this year. Me and Devin had a battle where we were determining our predictions for summer of 2021 in gaming. All the E3 summer announcements. We're going to finally get down to who won between me and Devin next Saturday. It's going to be a fucking good time. Until then, my friends, this has been the Good Kraken Podcast, a show for nerdy marginalized peoples giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. If you've enjoyed the show, you can support us by subscribing below, going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch channel and clicking that bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. But until next time, my friends, be good to each other.